Okay, so I haven't actually watched this yet, even though it was, this was a while ago, because when it was live, I didn't really feel like watching it. We're just gonna see, because I know they showed some really cool stuff I didn't get to see yet.
Oh yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah.
A little intro right here.
Oh. Hey.
In Super Mario Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams. And play courses created by other people from around the globe.
Yep.
In other
Whoa,
words,
hold on. That's like a sloped track, and it's even like sloped in the 8-bit way too. There's just some cool, like the slopes. They're really gonna be a huge part of this game. That looks a little awkward here, though. That doesn't really work too well.
In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses to enjoy every day. Now, let's basically have new Super Mario courses.
All this stuff looks really cool.
To enjoy.
I like I don't know what this is. Is that a thing you can place in? They're adding so many things. So many things that are just things you wouldn't expect them to add. Like, you'd expect them to add certain things, but you wouldn't expect them to add these things.
Every day. Now, let's jump right into the basics. Lay some groundwork. Pick from iconic enemies and objects, like blocks, coins, Goombas, and pipes, and place them anywhere you like.
Yeah.
You decide what goes inside blocks and where warp pipes should take Mario next.
Did they fix the thing where, like, they only take you to one subworld? Can you go to multiple subworlds now? And can you, like, have pipes that take you somewhere else in the same subworld that you're already in?
And that's just the tip of the goal pole.
Oh, there's some different colored pipes.
You can hide enemies, stack them up high, and biggin them with a super mushroom.
I don't like that.
Hide coins in pipes, and so much more. By combining a variety of parts, you can do
This sounds like a young children's commercial.
Some incredible things, stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games.
Okay, these frames are sticking. Usually I just click on the YouTube bar a bunch and then it, like, stops sticking.
Stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games. Taking a course you're working on for a test drive is a snap, allowing for rapid-fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice. Even the game style itself can be altered, with options like Super Mario Bros.
Oh, I like how the
Super
mushroom
Mario
looked in
Brothers
the airship.
And Super Mario World. Complete a course, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online.
Still need a membership to share?
Super Mario courses are meant to be played, so share yours with the world.
I remember when, on the Wii U, I had an issue where I couldn't play games online because the servers, my system couldn't connect to the servers correctly. But I could still share Mario Maker courses and see other people's Mario Maker courses, because that's not the same system.
Time to showcase some of this game's new tools, course parts, and features.
Why would you want a multi-coin? It's one of the most dumbest...
Just pick a direction and set the length to create a...
That's like a really awkward way to create slopes. Like, that doesn't feel natural. Like, if I'm editing that, that's not gonna feel, like, natural. I thought it was gonna be, like, you pick 2 points, and then it makes a slope. You tap an area, Maybe place a circle, then you tap another area, and then it's a slope. This, making it, like dragging it out like that is gonna feel very awkward and very like poorly designed.
Slope. It's a beautiful thing, huh? Gentler slopes are an option too.
Gentler slopes? So they're pre-made angles. You don't get to choose the angle yourself. You don't get to type in like into the degree. You don't get to type in like the exact degree amount you want. It has to be predetermined for you.
Everyone's greatest fear, Angry Sun, is here.
I don't think that's anyone's greatest fear.
It holds a perpetual grudge, following and attacking Mario. Remember the snake block?
Yes?
You can determine its trajectory by freely drawing. And, woo, the blue one's really fast.
The blue ones are supposed to be ice. They're supposed to be slippery. They're not supposed to be faster. The blue ice blocks are supposed to be slippery. The blue ice snakes, they're supposed to be like slippery. They're not supposed to be faster. They should have had the blue ones be ice. Oh. It's not like
Hit an on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap. You'd be surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up...
Whoa, what happens if...
will swap. You'd be surprised.
What happens if the chompy guy is right here, and then you switch it? What's gonna happen? Oh, we're gonna have to find out.
Surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up traps like this one, or even create a situation like this.
That is gonna be
Change
hard.
tracks.
Oh, I don't like that. That's really bad. That's really bad. I don't like the font. No, why can't they just use like a... Why can't they use this font around here? Oh, why they have to... Oh, no.
Or make conveyor belts change directions.
Oh.
Seesaws tilt left to right under Mario's weight.
Why'd they add that?
They're a perfect fit for risky, tilt-centric courses like this one. Let it grab you. Build momentum.
Oh, these are
Jump.
like the vines.
Mario
in
can
the...
even use these to send himself flying. Huh, bet you could even make a crane game. In this course theme, you can freely
Okay, I don't like how this narrator talks. I really hate her.
set the water level. Maybe half the course should be underwater.
No, no one likes underwater.
Or maybe the water level should change over time?
That water looks really like... The texture looks really bad.
You
And the texture for this doesn't... I know they're still working on it, but I hope it won't look like that in the actual game.
can select from 3 different speeds. Or maybe the water... And water isn't the only thing you can flood a course with. This side-scroller is truly customizable.
Oh, it's going up. It's just scrolling
Right down to the
upwards.
scrolling itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start. Adjust its
Oh, you drag birds around? Where's the keyframe?
trajectory and set the speed at each point. The
It's just gonna randomly change speed, or is there like easing? Does it like fade into the next speed?
result is nice and smooth while you're playing. You could have it go
Oh,
up here,
okay.
then go sideways.
Oh, that's
hey,
not smooth.
That's fast.
Oh, people that don't know what they're doing are gonna mess that up.
You can now create vertical sub-areas.
Vertical sub-areas?
Of course, the auto-scroll feature
Is this a snow?
operates vertically in here. To hide an area from view and prevent scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line of blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction. And voila! Secret room.
What?
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is.
I didn't understand
you
what
can
just
select
happened.
from the 4 cardinal
What's the
directions.
perpendicular blocks things
The
about?
red ones have a homing function. Watch out!
Those ones just seem easier to defeat.
Even lava doesn't phase the dry bone shell. Play dead for a sec, and you'll be temporarily invincible.
What? What is... What?
The 10 coin is worth... Yep, 10 coins.
That's the most stupid...
Find hard-to-reach areas and tempt players.
I guess there wasn't really a good reward system before, so I guess this is a better way. They need to have leaderboards for score, though. Because if they just have leaderboards for time, you're not really encouraged to explore the level. You're just encouraged to beat it as quickly as possible and kind of ignore it. And I think levels should be the thing that players come to enjoy and really play it over and over again and kind of experience the level. It's like an art that someone put a lot of time and effort into. I know not every level is going to be like that, but I know there's going to be a lot of people that make good levels too.
Feeling charitable? Use the 30 or 50
Feeling terrible? What?
coin.
Oh, charitable.
Mario may just be strolling along.
What just happened?
When a sudden sound effect plays. There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, and you can create a course together on a single screen. A little creative.
How? How does that work? I'm holding the Joy-Con in my hand right here. And like, here, let me turn on my camera so I can, I'm gonna turn on my camera so I can show you the Joy-Con. Hang on, hit record. Okay, wait, let me zoom out all the way. So I guess you move the little cursor thing. Let's see what, well, hold on. Okay, I guess you move like the little cursor thing with this, and then I guess it can work. Oh, I just bumped the mic, I'm sorry.
Collaboration goes a long way. Collect 50 coins. Defeat all the dragons.
Oh, the coins things makes more sense now.
Reach the goal as Super Mario. You can set clear conditions, and there are a wide range to choose from.
Can you make those little minigame things from like Super Mario World where it would play that song and it would be like this weird room that's blue and white and you gotta hit, yeah.
From enemies to allies to items, a twister will suck up anything. Unsuspecting passersby will fall victim to the icicle. Hey, conveyor belts can go diagonal too. Did you know red Yoshis breathe fire?
Oh, I like that weird twisty block.
Slow down the falling speed of anything attached to them. Watch out for Boom Boom. The mad lad will chase after you, swinging his arms and legs. And there's still more to discover. If you're not sure how to use something, try out Story Mode.
Story Mode?
In Story Mode, Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle. And to do so, he'll face an entire game's worth of courses in search of coins.
An entire
Talk to the
game?
Taskmaster to accept a job from the bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding a castle ain't cheap. There are more than 100 original courses crafted by Nintendo and Story Mode.
It's just the pre-made courses. But they made it into a story mode.
Showcasing a variety of tools, course parts, and features. As you play, you'll see many examples of expert course design. As the castle's reconstruction progresses, Mario will be able to reach more areas in and around the construction site. The characters you meet in these new areas may even offer up additional jobs. New sequel?
Yes, this is the part that everyone's excited about.
Course themes. Desert.
Oh, I like they made their own original little chiptune for the desert in the original Mario. They could have just kept it as the above ground theme, but they decided to give it an original. I like that.
Snow. Forest. And sky. There's new music too, written by veteran Super Mario composer Koji Kondo. Who else could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series? We've also got a new course part that makes these course themes even more fun. The moon.
the moon is like you collect it and you get 3 1-ups.
Tap this icon here and day becomes night. If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life. But if you hit the moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of enemies. In the ground theme, Goombas will float. The underground will turn upside down. Ghost house, the lights will dim. And in the sky, gravity itself will be reduced. The desert will get hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of the snow theme will become really slippery. And the forest's usually pleasant waters will be as poisonous as they come. Rumor has it that some items will even transform into something else come
Oh, it's
nightfall.
that thing.
Once you've unlocked the night versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them. The Super Mario 3D World game style is finally available.
Oh.
The way this game style works is very different from the other game styles, so the course you're working on will clear if you toggle between them. That's because there are things you can do here that you can't do in any other style.
That's cool. I like how they're, instead of just not including this, they're including it, but they're just making it different. Because they could have just not included it altogether.
You can't mention Super Mario 3D World without Cat Mario. Climbing walls, scratching, sliding.
I didn't really like this game. Well, no, it's a good game, but the controls were really... Like, if you compare it to another 3D Mario game, like Super Mario Galaxy, it's like controls on 3D World are like not.
Sing. With all these moves at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly stand apart from courses made in the other game styles. You can even climb up the goal pole. These clear pipes can be placed in any shape you like. Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well.
Oh wow, they're bringing everything.
Crates float on water and lava, so you can make your own path.
Crates float on water and what?
Crates float on water and lava, so you can...
On, one more time.
As well. Crates float on water and lava, so you...
They float on lava? Pieces of wood floating on lava?
You can make your own path when there's no platform to walk on. If you come in contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull. You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
Oh, so you're saying I can place them in, like, as a thing
Better
to
not touch
avoid.
the spike block. You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one too.
Super Mario 3D World, they're adding it, but it's not.
Block extends when hit. Ground pound to expand it faster. Blinking
Oh, and the
blocks
30
phase in
coins
and
work,
out.
too. Oh, does it go with the music like that? Go with the music, because I know that's what they've been doing. See, they're playing audio over this, so I don't know if it's going to go with the music or not.
Make sure to carefully
really
time
hope
those
it does.
jumps. The track block will follow any path you draw.
Oh, but you don't know where it's going to go
The blue one
when
won't
you're
move
not in the
until you
editor.
step on it. The mushroom trampoline yields a satisfying
Wow, where's the keyframes?
bounce. The piranha creeper will extend wherever you draw. Watch out for its spiky stem.
It doesn't look as crisp as
Skip
it does
Squeaks
in the
like to
actual
try and
3D
match
world.
Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage. Take this sweet ride for a spin to really tear through the course.
There's a logo
Take
that just
this
appeared on
sweet
screen.
ride for a spin to really tear through the course. Just try not to crash it. Drive safely now. Beware the Lord of Lava, Charvard. This monster's obsessed with gobbling up Mario. Pom Pom smoke bombs onto the scene. This ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger. Which one's the real one? The Bonsai Bill from Super Mario 3D World can actually fly toward the screen. It's so powerful, it can break through walls. Many other familiar
I was wondering what was gonna happen if it just kept flying towards the screen. It would eventually like hit the camera.
faces from Super Mario 3D
It just
World.
puffs away.
Many other familiar faces from Super Mario 3D World will liven up this game style as well.
That was random. It looked like they were about to show something crazy, and then it just cut to this.
Course World is an online hub where players from around the world can share their carefully crafted courses. Browse by popular courses, or new courses, or run a search to find what you're looking for. For example, search by...
The search thing used to be, before it used to be you'd have to open the search in the web browser, so you would like select search mode, and then it would open up the web browser, and you could search for levels, but you do it in a web browser. And I remember the search for automatic levels was really broken. It only searched for levels that had 0 deaths, so instead of getting automatic levels, of course people are going to die if they press the button. So it didn't actually find automatic levels, it just found levels that people didn't die. And there was like this weird level where you're trapped in a cage or something, and there was just no enemies, and there was just these jumps that you had to make, and there was no pits either, so there's just no deaths, so it got rated as an auto level. They did fix that though. It actually found auto levels. I'm assuming it was like a bot or something that would just play the level without pressing any buttons to test and see if it was automatic. It would probably do that for every level that was uploaded.
tags like puzzle solving.
Ooh.
Or maybe find
That's
tags like puzzle solving.
That's not how I imagine a puzzle level. I remember puzzle levels were like those extreme for those pros that really want to be challenged and really want to figure it out, challenged like about the game mechanics, things that even the developers didn't intend. This is just like what you'd find in a normal Mario game. Well, I guess they're showing that because they're Nintendo.
Play a course, and you can leave a comment if they're enabled.
If they're enabled? So you can turn off oh, it's like YouTube. But then there's these videos where like on YouTube where there's like something wrong with the video and you want to go to the comments to see if anyone else noticed. And then the comments are off. So there's no way to really tell the person that there's an issue with their...
Course, you can play it anytime, even when you're not connected to the internet.
Oh, you can like add to your library. It's like
In Course World, each player has a maker profile.
It's like a streaming services for
If
levels.
other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points. But on top of being successful, why not be stylish? Customize your look with things like shirts and hats that you unlock by completing various objectives. Test your skills by trying to clear as many courses as possible before you get a game over. Select a difficulty, and courses will be queued up at random from the full collection available.
Last time they did this, though, it would pick levels made by children that were like 5, and there'd just be random stuff placed everywhere, and it wasn't fun. No one liked it. No one thought it was good.
Available on Course World. Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboards. On top of that, there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker 2 that'll let you play together with others. In Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with you play together with others. In Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with other players from around the world.
It's their local multiplayer. Is there
In multiplayer versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown. Each player will be assigned a different character. Then they'll race each other in a randomly...
Is there, like, levels designed specifically for multiplayer? Because I know, like, is that thing you check a box, is this multiplayer compatible? Because I know that there's certain levels that if you tried adding multiplayer, it would kind of break the system. Because, like, there'd be blocks that it wouldn't work.
Then they'll race each other in a randomly selected course.
Oh, the
player
mushrooms.
who clears the course first wins. Depending on your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change.
That's a really bad, choppy winning
Playing
animation.
it safe is no way to win in a white-knuckle course like this one. Watch the others eat your dust as you escape an extreme obstacle.
These look like they're intentionally made
But when
for
a boss comes
multiplayer.
around, you may want to put your differences aside. Maybe you can get away with sitting back and stealing all the credit at the end. During multiplayer, there are strategies to consider that would never come up during solo.
I can just imagine all the weird things that people are gonna do online. Like, all the weird things like picking each other and throwing each other off. And I'll just, not even that, just like the weird taunts people are gonna come up with. I know people are just gonna start spamming crouch and spamming spin or doing weird stuff that you just
Play. In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand, all players must work together to beat the course. If a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner. If up to 4 players are hanging out together and each has a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others
That's not happening.
to join via nearby play. Only the player who makes the room needs a persistent internet connection for everyone to play. You won't be rated in this mode, but you can check out the standings. By the way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind, consider using the multiplayer versus tag. It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made. New parts. New challenges. New modes. And lots of new ways to have fun. Super Mario Maker 2 will come down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested in pre-purchasing Super Mario Maker 2, we've got a couple promotions for you to...
Well, I guess that's it. I'll probably be playing this game. Probably be making some levels. Probably do some videos on this. Maybe do some future videos on this as well. There's a whole lot of stuff in here. It really looks like all the levels that you're going to see online are going to be very unique from each other. They took the pre-made courses, the example courses, this kind of the stock made levels, and they turned it into a story mode for you to play through. So it's not just like sample courses that you really don't care about. Hopefully they fixed 100-man Mario mode. I really like the unique themes and their inclusion of the Super Mario 3D world. Even though it's so different, they had to give it some different rules. The vertical scrolling is something that a lot of people want, and the #1 requested features, which is slopes, were added, which is a very good thing. So tell me all what... I want you all to tell me what you think about this game, and if you're going to be playing this, or maybe you don't have a Nintendo Switch, and tell me what parts you liked, what parts you didn't like, and I'm going to head off now, so...
PC or smart device. Oh, and one more thing. We're pleased to announce the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament. Tune in for exciting live competitive gameplay on June 8th. For more details and ticketing info, visit e3.nintendo.com.